Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those...
Chance! In he goes again! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cole. Palmer could try cutting inside here. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, cracking ball. And he's managed to get rid. Arsenal have reclaimed it. He's a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! Mohamed Salah. Cole engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Gordon. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
First quarter of an hour gone. Palmer. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Son Heung-min looking to run onto it. And he welcomes it in. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland.
Pretty robust defending.
Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Knocks it into space. That is good alertness. Now it's Haaland. Gordon! Gordon! Turns and goes back. He's having a shot! Saliba clears. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? Mohamed Salah gets through. And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 41.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Arsenal can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And the pass is intercepted. And it's McAllister. Jordan Henderson looking for the run. And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
They've played it short. Arsenal with another chance from a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Gordon with the short one. And it's going to be another one. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Now it's Foden. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. So their fourth corner of the game. Foden plays it short. And here's Foden. Played in by Foden.
That's good defensive concentration.
Bruno Fernandes. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cole has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Van der Ven is there to clear. That's a cute ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Rodri. Tries to play it through, and this is Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Van Dijk with the clearance. Dixon. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Arsenal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Kindly make his way to the information centre. Substitution for Arsenal, number 16, Rodri.
So off we go once more.
Coming on to replace him is...
I think it'll be fascinating
9,
to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will...
There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Haaland. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. McAllister. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Cole. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Pinches it off him. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Picked out brilliantly. Matheus Cunha. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Matheus Cunha. Now it's Haaland. Threads one in. He's in a great position here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's got Gordon!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. And that was very necessary. Well read, nice interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now, can they get him away? Oh, no joy this time. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he was quick to react. Bruno Fernandes. Good play on the left-hand side here. Van Dijk. Salah. Great vision. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Looking to play him in. Now it's Palmer. Here it is. And a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yep, it's a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Gordon goes short. Oh, well played. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. 75 minutes played. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he finish? Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Haaland. And it's McAllister. Now it's Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Just about within shooting range. A real chance and a real let-off. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gerrard. Spread out to the left. Bale. Bale puts them all in. And that has been clubbed away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Saka! What a save! Terrific reactions. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Haaland! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He is through here. Is there any and the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
There's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Haaland. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's in a great position here. He can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Drogba. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Scholes. Played out wide. Bale. Cross to the back post. That's a decent clearance. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. It's a good foot in there. Bale knocks it into space. And this is Drogba. And Tevez! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Foden.
Well, that has not gone well. And it's Bale. Tries to play it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that.
Gets his head on it! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. No mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's made its way to him. Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party... Oh, he's been caught napping! Great vision. Saka. And Scholes. Gerrard.
There will be 1 minute.
Ball's played through. Bale providing an outlet on that flank.
Manchester United have turned up with
And that'll be the final action of the first half. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Arsenal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Gerrard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gordon gets into some space. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that's another good win of the ball. He won't be happy with that one.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
The attendance for this
Saka
match was
is always looking to play
72,306.
quality balls. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foden. Shot could be on. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Gordon with
Number
a real
20,
chance here.
Bukayo Saka.
Gordon!
Number
It's run
15,
loose. Who's going to get there? And it's
Coming on the
Henderson.
field, number
Arsenal
19,
perhaps contemplating their
Mohamed
next
Salah.
change here.
Number 26, Kagawa.
And the ball is out of play. Ah, he's given it away. Kagawa does well to stand firm and defend it. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Dixon is sporting a guilty look after that.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a good ball. Rodri. Foden. It's a pretty loose pass. Foden. Arsenal finding their passes. Now it's Haaland. Decent chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
They've played it short. And here's Foden. Played in by Foden. And he's taking no chances there. Opts to play it back. So much time and space here. Up he goes! Mohamed Salah getting this one clear. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Oh, that's real confidence in that tackle. He got himself in the perfect position.
And this is Tevez, and he's managed to get free. Oh, good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Haaland receives it in a good position here. Real chance! And yes, it's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played towards the other side, and it's Kagawa. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Foden. Mohamed Salah, very much a man of this moment. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
There will be 3
now it's
minutes
Haaland.
at a time.
Mohamed Salah. There's the crossfield ball. Kagawa. Engages and forces him off the ball. Arsenal have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Floated through. Bale! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the... Oh, this time surely! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Boca Juniors are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He was under real pressure there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nesta with a fine tackle. That's going to go a long way. Deco. And here's Dembele. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Eto'o. It's really well cleared. Platini. Spread it left. And that is a little undercooked. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. Boca Juniors look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
He's a sharp little ball here. Shot at goal! It's there! Boca Juniors are all square. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's the throw. And it's Deco. Makaleli tries to pass it through. Nice interception, well timed. Played up towards the front line. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, such a clever touch. It is a corner, good chance. Boca Juniors with the corner, they're first. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. Cannavaro. Khan sends that a long way. And this is Bale. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vicario breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Boca Juniors clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good play. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deco. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Added time.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Gnabry. That has been slung wide. Great chance! They score! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal, the difference at half-time.
With a quick request for
Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vicario claims comfortably. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Deco. Good ball, good take. Shoots! It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Makalele. Deco. This might spell danger. Platini. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Brilliantly cut out. Well read, nice interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the...
It's Bale! Oh, taken with style! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution on the field, number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 15.
So the lead now is 2.
Number 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Platini.
That has found him in acres of space. Showing good feet.
Coming on the field, number 19, Raul. Number 8,
Platini.
Conte. Number 37,
Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Van de Ven.
Swings.
Number
Chance! He scores! What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Boca Juniors get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Birmingham surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That is good alertness. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. Raul gets through on his own. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary. Birmingham can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Very much into the last knockings. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
2 added minutes has been
2
indicated.
minutes to be added on. And it's Roberto Carlos. Aims beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Bale. Oh, easy pickings there. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. No other club feels like Boca. No ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Shot, it's Bale! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than... Goes for the shot! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Schneider. And this is Van Basten. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Van Basten really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner and just
goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So that's... Can he finish? It's in! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Boca Juniors get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Gets into some space. Delivered with swing. Played out to the left flank. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking to play him in. And he plays one through. Van Basten. Great chance! Gnabry is looking to influence the game from out wide. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Knocks it into space. And he's certainly onside here. And the shot! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Henderson. And this is Bale. There's the shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And yes, it's him again. So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Maradona. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Van Basten. Neymar. Big chance! Rijkaard. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Bale. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Platini duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's looking wide. He's picked his way and a chance! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Gnabry tries to play it through. Caught offside that time. Out of play for a throw. Dixon.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Jordan Henderson tries to pass it through, and he shoots! Oh, impressive strike.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Here's a chance! And the whistle goes for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Birmingham are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
And the action is back underway. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. It's a promising position. Threads one in. Now that looks a decent ball. He can run onto that, and it's Bale. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Abiati looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Oh, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Now it's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Boca Juniors clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That has not gone well. Can he get it through? Platini. Up he goes! And they've got rid. Schneider. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gnabry was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Schneider, nicely spread. Van Basten. Bale is firing after that one. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Schneider, Maradona. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Boca Juniors have reclaimed it. It's a pretty loose pass. Platini could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon? He's having a hit! And he steered it beyond the post.
Birmingham certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Roberto Carlos. Schneider. That's Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. Now it's Van Basten. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. And he cuts out the supply. And the pass is intercepted. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And here's Bale. That's rather hopeful. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. And this is Bale. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Costa Curta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Van Basten! They've done it!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. Cleared without complication. Adams does well to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maradona did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Messi. It's a loose ball. And he's well positioned here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Maradona. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could try cutting inside here. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Bale picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Hazard is in a really good position out wide. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of...
Oh, given away! Koundé. And they can counter here. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koundé. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Hernandez gets a good foot in there. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's heaved it away. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Bale. Bale. Looking for a runner. Floated through. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all coming on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Bale. That pass just didn't quite work. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And he shoots! And he was alert to it. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Birmingham are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Beckham, ambitious ball here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Vicario breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Thuram. Rice. Jordan Henderson. Opts for safety. Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Rijkaard. And it's Bale. Bale has got himself a free kick. Platini. Batistuta.
Platini really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Michel Platini. Driving forward. Now it's Bale. Beckham. Forlan. Nesta gets over and intercepts. It's a threatening ball. Hernandez.
Birmingham truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Platini. And this is Bale. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Koundé does really well there, he is strong. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Now this could be a chance. Great challenge, time to perfection. It's gone for a throw-in. He's picked his way through. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Bale. That's a sharp pass. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Chers spectateurs, je vous rappelle que nos agents et nos hôtesses vous attendent à la boutique du club. Ils vous proposeront le programme du match.
And the action is back underway.
Attention, changement.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bale! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Platini. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Batistuta. Shifted it to the flank. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Koundé. Now it's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Picked out brilliant, tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 6, Beckham. Pour le remplacer,
Gnabry plays it short.
Veron.
Played into the... climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And back to the goalkeeper. All chasing the game, trailing by 1. Big chance! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the...
Face to face with the keeper, it's Bale! No mistake! And the comeback is complete! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl!
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Great defending, strong and determined. That has been cut short. Batistuta. Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gnabry. Thuram clears it away. So their 4th corner of the game. Gnabry with the short one. Played into the middle. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Oh, that's clever. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. He's a sharp little ball here. It'll be a throw-in.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 17. À sa place, le numéro 20. Ronaldinho. Changement en cours.
This looks promising. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's there to belt it away. Now who's going to be first to this? Now he's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? He's on it, can he get away? Goes for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Now it's Gnabry. Fired deep to... Oh, smashing header! They want to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he's not getting past him there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Forlan. And this is Hazard. Hazard! It's bounced back off the post. Gets good distance on it.
Paris Saint-Germain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Thuram. He's had it taken off him. Oh, played right into his path. It's Bale! This time, surely! Chance again? No.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Gnabry goes short. Real chance! And that is wildly off target.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. But it shoots! Goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Batistuta is onto this. Knocks it out wide. And here's Forlan. Flashes it across. Up he goes! Couldn't quite control it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for...